First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Over the middle, complete. It's Harrison. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's Murray. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. We're scoreless after 1. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it facing a second and long situation. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big third down coming up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray, a touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Cardinals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
From the end zone, here comes Eskridge. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Second down and 3. Now a toss right side. HM with it.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try to figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? time to implement it.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. Play fake. Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
On play action, it's Murray.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run behind center with Connor. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Throwing now is Murray. Out to his left.
This is taken in by McBride.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Trey McBride
from 8 yards out.
And the Cards will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
So their second touchdown of this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, they're only up 12-0. 1 extra point on the other side can ultimately beat you if they score twice.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Tua, the final shot before half. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Tyreek Hill. As time expires in the first half.
And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. It's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Cards with a lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
One-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Now Murray off play action. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Murray staying put for now. They'll go for it on 4th down.
They're going to try and throw. Rolling to his left. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Play action. Now it's Murray. They'll roll him out right. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. To throw is Murray. Steps away. That's going to be caught. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. Murray going to throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now Murray. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller.
And the Dolphins will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
He'll get it here on the jet sweep.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. From the gun, it's Tua. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 18. Here's Tua. And it'll be intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Cards are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And got his man complete. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
95 yards.
And the Cardinals use the big play to extend their fourth-quarter lead.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Tua sets up to pass it. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now Tua.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's going to try and go deep again. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jalen Thompson picks it. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close.
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And away we go from NRG Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Gets this to Stover. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And this one doesn't go far. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. From the gun, Stroud. Finds Woods. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. So the first drive of the game ends not in points, Brock, but in an INT.
And I get it. Opening drives aren't always going to end up with points or a touchdown. Good thing, though, there's a lot of opportunities left to make up for that miscue and go get yourself back in rhythm and back on script.
1st and 10, Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson complete. He has room past the 25. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, Herbert escapes out to the left. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chargers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. All right, here are the Chargers going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Herbert's going to look to throw for this. He's on the move. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner, netting him a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback. Right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
First and 10 now from the 30. Stroud off the play fake. Connection made to Dell. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First down, Stroud. Complete to Dell. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
It's mixed in on second down. 2 yards on the pickup. And it sets up a Houston first. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. 8-0 is our score. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
4 yards.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Second and 6 at the Chargers' 31-yard.
From the 39. Finds Stover. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. He finds Stover. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 more yards. Complete to Cade Stover.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another Texans first down.
They go play action on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle in your mind.
The lateral goes haywire. Live ball. But fortune on the Texans side. One of their guys got to it. They're going to keep the football. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. Has his man. It's Mixon. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Everly's kick is good. And that gets them back within 5.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is if the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Brings in the kick at the 9. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Taken away by the rookie from USC. And the Texans get it back with a nice return to boot down inside the 30.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort. I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well. From the 16. He's got a man left.
And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans get some late points and the lead. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans take a slim 2-point lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to it. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. He's loaded another one up. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Texans get it back after making their 3rd first half interception. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. He tucks it and takes off. And the nice pickup ends beyond the 35 as he goes out. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Houston first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Play action on 1st down. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
All right.
Stroud. On the move, headed right. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. Derwin James picks it. And the Chargers are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Searches from the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw, almost an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
And he reaches the 35 before going out. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. Herbert now off the play fake. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 16 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Now here he goes. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. First and 10 now from the 30. Herbert now. Flushed out of the pocket. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Henry To'o comes up with it. And the Texans take possession right along the 25-yard line. Oh, man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
On play action, here's Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Cam Hart's up for the tackle that time. Third down, Mixon gets it. Broke through the tackle. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for second down. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Keeping it with Mixon. And this run's limited to a minimal gain up to about the 44. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with. He'll throw it. Pass caught by Mixon. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field to keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans lead by only 2. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. On the ground again with Mixon. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Houston Texans. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
This is Mixon. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Timeout call by the...